All right, hey, you're watching Interviews with Alternative Indian, and today we have OWEL. Would you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Jay.
I'm Jane.
I'm Nunzio.
So, have you guys ever been to Orlando before, or is this your first time?
This is our first time.
That's cool. How do you think of it so far? Ever passed through here before, other than touring, or?
I've only been here as a kid to go to like Disney World, so this is my first time as an adult and like as a band, so it's pretty exciting. We haven't gotten to see much because we just arrived here from a long drive, but yeah, so far we're loving it. The weather is amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We didn't get to explore, and I don't think we're going to because we're heading to Tampa directly after the show, so unfortunately not.
So how's the tour been going so far?
It's been going really well. It's a little exhausting, but in the best way. We haven't had too many days off, but I kind of like that. We're out here, for a reason, and so if we had too many days off, I would feel that we're just wasting the opportunity. So yeah, I mean, to me, it's been perfect. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's definitely been exhausting, but really worthwhile every single day. There's like a purpose every single day. There's new people to meet, new bands to see, new places to see. So for me, it's been very, very worthwhile, valuable, enriching.
Agreed.
Very nice. So your most recent album just came out. It's really nice. Would you say there's an overall message at all through your albums? Anything that you would like to, spread across with your music?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, most songs are pretty. I don't know. I guess I never. We don't have anything that's like a message to tell anyone else. They're all just sort of like what feel like diary entries, and nothing like political or anything like that.
That's really cool. But most of your sound is really beautiful and ambient. It almost sounds like it could be like on a soundtrack or anything. Do you ever see yourself in the future creating soundtracks for movies or TV shows?
Yeah, I mean, in fact, some of my favorite music is from movies and TV shows. Like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind comes to mind.
Nice.
John Bryan's work is amazing. He also did a lot of the P.T. Anderson movies, but yeah, I mean, that would be a dream, because I mean, we're all big movie fans. I love movies, and to be able to incorporate what I love to do with something like that would be amazing one day. Yeah,
that's really awesome. So some of your music can be up to 7 minutes long. That doesn't happen too much often today in modern music. Could you tell us what the process is through creating these songs and why you have them? Some of them are so long.
Yeah, well, I feel in today's day and age, it's not as important or necessary to be on the radio. And I think when it comes to restricting songs to a certain time limit, at least back in the day, that was sort of a factor. It was, can this be played on the radio or something like that? And that's not something that I think is even in the cards for us. So, why limit yourself? If the song feels that it needs to go on a little bit longer, or another part here would be nice. I mean, I don't see the point in cutting it just for for no reason. So yeah, and I don't think there's a real process. I mean, every song feels a little bit different as far as how I approach it.
So what inspired you to use the bow with the guitar in some of your music?
Sigur Rós. They're one of my favorite bands in the world. They're from Iceland, and was it you I was talking about this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I always feel that I have to give this disclaimer whenever someone says, "Oh, that's brilliant! You put a bow on the guitar," and I always feel I have to let them know that I'm just completely ripping off of Sigur Rós.
Well,
and they do it so
you're
beautifully.
You're incorporating the style. You're transforming it, and you're kind of passing it on through your music.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't think it's ripping it off at all. I would say it's more like you're elevating it to a new level of sound, and you're kind of spreading that type of style and creation.
Yeah, I mean, I love the sound of it, and when I was contemplating whether or not to do it, because it's so, at least the way I do it, it's so Sigur Rós's niche thing, and but I just love the sound of it, and I just figured, I just try not to limit myself too much.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, what's one of your favorite songs to perform live?
That's a good question. It's interesting because we are performing a whole slew of new songs as of late, but I would say Snow Globe, just because it's like it's usually the last song in our set, and when we get there, it just feels like we're in the home stretch and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I would say Snow Globe as well, because I just love the build of it, and I like songs where I get to play different things, so I get to play the violin as well as the keyboard for that, and then there's that build, and we all get to like rock out at the end. So that is my favorite song to play.
Same here. Snow Globe, but also the new stuff I've been enjoying a lot, like Pale Soft Light. We didn't play it tonight, but
My favorite.
you should have told us that beforehand. But yeah, that's like one we really enjoy. We just started playing it for this tour, so we don't play it every night. So sorry you missed it.
Next time you guys come through, I'll catch you.
Yeah, we'll play it.
For our last question, I wanted to know, what is one place you would love to travel to or play in? Favorite venue or favorite place anywhere?
I would say Asia, maybe more specifically Japan. Although Jane and I are both South Koreans, so it would be pretty surreal to be able to play Korea. And I would say South Korea actually.
I would say Iceland. Yeah.
Good one.
I mean, like a lot of our influences are from Icelandic background. So Sigur Rós, there's Bjork, there's
Efterklang?
No, maybe not. I might be wrong. But also like in terms of like just travel and seeing the sights, Iceland is, I've just heard, just so beautiful and something I definitely want to experience.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, and I mean Europe is, there's. I think we've got a lot of fans that contact us from England, and there's a big music scene there, so that'd be fun.
That's awesome. All right, well, honestly, I can totally see you guys playing those venues someday, those places. I can see you guys really going far, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thanks.
And thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and catch you next time. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this interview, you can click subscribe in the top left corner. Next to that, you'll find my second channel, Dylan Sheridan, for concert videos. More interviews and vlogs are on the right in the boxes, and you can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.